Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. He has been solid. His team, on the other hand, trailing right now on the scoreboard, but as we get a look at the highlights, he's been good.
He's been very good and continues to be so. And you see great evidence of that as we watch the highlight reel. He's trying to figure out what more it's going to take to rally his team to try and get them back in a position to win it.
We'll find out if he can do just that.
Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The throw right sideline here is complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 54 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we? Receiver, and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
He's got a man, complete. Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
10. Now it's Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And partner, is there anything Julio Jones can't do on the football field? Did you see that catch? That was one-handed, right? I did see that with my own eyes.
Let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
It got his man complete. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Field now for 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. But he said, here's the script for the game. I think this stage of the game.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gross.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's Ryan. Look, and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Jones once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
The player, how much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since
Julio Jones. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to reboot, start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 57 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career.
Out on the field. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go.
Now,
You know what that generally means?
success.
Yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys, offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone. And
So far, third quarter, he is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receiver in that type of a game?
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. To throw is Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get open probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Going for it all. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have broken our tie. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering.
Complete. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Give him 14.
That happens, then it's fair game for the defense. I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game.